Hey though, Vix is here, and how's life? Probably wondering why I'm like this because my brother keeps interfering in the recording. Anyway, I just got back from seeing Guardians of the Galaxy, and yeah, it was great. This is my second time filming this. Well, not really filming this. Well, technically, fourth time, though the other time's only like 10 seconds long because of my brother. But the first time, I spoke for like 15, 16 minutes, somewhere around there. And I can't go over 15 minutes. And I am twitching now. But anyways, I'm going to go through spoilers at the end of this video. And I'm even going to show the, the outro screen before that. Kind of like mark, what it's going to be. Because I don't know, because technically it's the end of the video, but technically it's not. But, yeah. So, that's Guardians of the Galaxy. It was a great movie. And, it had some really heartfelt moments. And I kind of got choky throat and almost cried at a few of them. So, yeah, let's go through the characters and just say how they did. So, Star-Lord, Peter Quill. He brought most of the heartfelt moments in the movie. And he did great. I mean, I love Chris Pratt, for people who don't know. He's really funny. And, yeah, I can't wait to see him in the future. In Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Gamora, Zoe Saldana is a great actress. She was in other movies like Avatar and Star Trek Into Darkness. Yeah. Yeah, she's a great actress, and yeah, nothing was really wrong about her actual, performance. She was great. Drax the Destroyer. He was pretty good in this too. Dave whatever. Dave Wooster, Dave Boster. I don't know, but yeah, he was pretty good. He even said one line in the movie that was really funny, and the whole theater was laughing. Though it wasn't the funniest line said in the movie, of course, but it was pretty funny though. Yeah. Groot. All I can say is I am Groot. He did great. Vin Diesel, awesome. I'm so happy that Vin Diesel decided to play him and not like Thanos or I don't know. Who else? Who else could he have played? I have no idea. Nothing comes right up in my mind at all. Anyway, what else? Oh yes. Oh, I can't believe I forgot. Rocket Raccoon. He stole most of the scenes. Bradley Cooper was great as him. And he looked so real. I thought like an actual raccoon was on the screen at some parts. Like, he was great. I feel like he was a jock, too. Yes. Yeah. He was. And yeah, he was just great in this movie. Him and Chris Pratt are probably my favorite characters. Probably the favorite characters in this movie. Yeah, they both did great, and they brought most of the laughs. And, yeah. So John C. Reilly, John C. Reilly, technically, he had such a small role. Like, it made it literally seem in, like, the trailer that, like, oh, he was going to be the Nick Fury of the Guardians of the Galaxy. And, the Nova Corps is the one forming the Guardians of the Galaxy to take down Rome. That's not what happens in this movie. I just want you guys to know. It misleads you. That isn't what happens at all. John C. Reilly is hardly in this movie. And yeah, but he is good though, I guess. Yeah, he's pretty good, I guess. Ronan the Accuser. Uh, it's kind of like him. He was kind of like Malekith in Thor: The Dark World. Pretty dull, though not Loki or anything, or what Ultron's gonna be like. Because I think we can all agree Ultron's gonna be awesome. Um. So Ronan the Accuser, like in this movie, he was, I guess you'd say, better than Malekith because of one part. He wasn't really like, he said something. He said something that contributed to something funny. It was kind of funny, of course, but that isn't the main reason why people were laughing, though. But yeah. So I felt like he was pretty dull, and yeah. Oh, I forgot his name. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yambo. Oh my god, I am so embarrassed right now. I can't believe I forgot his name. I don't really read many Guardians of the Galaxy comics, so that's why. But the guy with the L, he was like, I was kind of confused because he was like one of the original Guardians of the Galaxy members, and he was like being kind of an antagonist in this movie, but kind of not. He was an ally. He was like a frenemy. And, yeah. So, he was okay, I guess. The actor who portrayed him was good, I guess. So, yeah. Who was? Oh, yes. Nebula. Whenever, when Karen Gillan was announced to play her in Guardians of the Galaxy, originally I was like, what? I don't see that happening, and my reaction still seems the same. I do think that she was better than I thought she was going to be, but yeah, I just couldn't take her really that seriously at some part. Though she was, for some reasons, whenever she like involved Thanos in the picture, like she seemed like a better like actress in this movie. Like, don't get me wrong, she is a good actress, but this isn't her kind of thing. Like being a space pirate type person, like it isn't her thing. She's known for Doctor Who companion, and Doctor Who's awesome, and she's good in Doctor Who. This just isn't her thing. I can just tell. And yeah, it isn't the thing she's great at. Okay, so the Collector, he was creepy as usual. And this is spoilers for Thor: Dark World, I guess. But then again, if you haven't seen the movie, what? But yeah, he was creepy in Thor: Dark World also. And you can kind of tell that he's planning on doing something evil. He was like, oh, so-and-so to go, blah, blah, blah. And then he, like, this is also spoilers, I guess, but he wanted to, like, dissect, like, Groot or something like that, or he wanted to, like, put him in his museum, I guess, once he dies. And he was like, like, once you naturally die, of course. And, yeah. So, he was creepy, of course. And, yeah. So, is there anything you want to talk about? I do not think so. So, yeah, it was a great movie. Visual effects were nice. If you want to see it in 3D, a lot of people have said, oh, the 3D is actually kind of worth it. It is kind of worth it, but less worth it than people are making it out to be. So, yeah, we're going to go into spoilers. For those who have not seen the movie, don't stay around because the post-credit scene is amazing. Like, outstanding. It's the best one we have seen so far. You do not want to listen to this part, okay? So yeah, to all you guys who haven't seen the movie and don't want to know spoilers, have a great day, and thank you for watching this video. So, welcome to the spoiler section, people. I decided not to do the outro thing because I'm lazy. But yeah, again, people who haven't seen the movie, go, leave. And you probably wouldn't even believe me if I began to speak about post-credit scene. All I can really say about it is, I mean, it's hysterical. It's like an awesome thing. I'm not gonna call it what it is because then again, people will be like, "Oh my god!" And there'll be a hint, and I want you guys to know that big of hints. I guess, I'll just say it's an Easter egg, and I don't think it's meant to be taken too seriously, but other people are taking it really seriously. And yeah, are they really going to actually? Never mind. I'm not gonna go on about it. But anyway, so basically, Howard the Duck, he shows up in the post-credit scene in the collector's thingamabob, and he speaks. And Seth Green actually plays him. I thought that Nathan Fillion at first plays him, but he apparently was going to, but he decided not to do the role because he wanted to have a chance on playing other Marvel heroes later on in the universe. Which I don't know. Howard the Duck, I'd want that on my resume. Let's see, GamingVix. Ooh, let's see here. You have made YouTube videos. I see. You also went by the name of Line Studios 1. And you played Howard the Duck. You're hired! Yeah, Howard the Duck, that's basically it. Yeah. Oh, something I didn't mention. I guess it's kind of spoilers, but not really, though. Thanos appeared in the movie, of course, and his face looked horrible. He looked like the CG was obvious, and they should have just stuck with makeup, honestly. And yeah, so that's it. That's not Thanos, but anyway, back to Howard the Duck. But a lot of people think that he's actually going to get his own movie now. It's like, no! And some people don't really understand the Easter egg too well. But actually, one of the biggest reasons why I was in that movie was, of course, Howard the Duck. I mean, that's pretty awesome. But also, August 1st was when the original Howard the Duck movie came out. And August 1st was obviously when Guardians of the Galaxy came out. And yeah, it's a nice little Easter egg to put in there. And yeah, if you don't know Marvel that well, then I'm sorry, because this would have been amazing. Just Howard the Duck in now. I mean, you can't just start reading Marvel now and you won't laugh at it now. It's too late. You should have gotten to Marvel before you watched Guardians of the Galaxy. Jeez. But yeah, and my brother and my mom said that wasn't really worth it to stay around for the whole thing, but it was. That's just because they're not comic fans like I am. My mom, they just like the movies. That's it. That's stupid. Yeah. But yeah, it was a great movie, and nothing really much else to say about it, except I am looking forward to the Avengers and Guardians of the Galaxy team-up, which will obviously happen in Avengers 3. But I'm not sure, but I think they're gonna make a cameo in Avengers 2, maybe. No, maybe. Or at least the Avengers will find out about them. And yeah, that's I think a definite. By the time the movie ends, they're gonna know about them. Though it's already been revealed that so far they don't know about them, and that's talking about the Avengers, the beginning of it, maybe. So at the end they'll probably know. Though then again, sorry about that, guys. But I just realized can't talk about what I was going to be talking about because I hardly have any time left. It's almost 15 minutes. But I probably will actually go and make a podcast about talking about this further on. SoundCloud.com/GamingVix. That's the username on SoundCloud. Go on SoundCloud. Bye. I love you. Why did I say I love you? I don't know.